What if I told you that you could land a six-figure cybersecurity job without a degree and do it faster than you think? Sounds bold, right? But in 2025, it's more possible than ever. The world is being swallowed by digital threats, with global cybercrime expected to cost $10.5 trillion annually. Companies aren't just hiring cybersecurity experts, they're scrambling for them. Whether you're a student, stuck in a dead-end job, or just curious about the field, this video will hand you a crystal clear, step-by-step roadmap from zero knowledge to a cybersecurity expert. Stick around because we're diving deep into the tools, skills, certifications, and insider strategies that can launch you into one of the most in-demand careers in the world. No degree or prior experience required. Before we talk tools and job titles, let's talk mindset. This might surprise you, but many of the top cybersecurity professionals didn't start in tech at all. Some were teachers, others worked in retail or law enforcement. The truth is, cybersecurity isn't just about coding. It's about curiosity. It's about spotting problems, thinking like a detective, and outsmarting the bad guys. You don't need to be a math genius or a Silicon Valley prodigy. What you do need is persistence and a hunger to learn. That's it. Now, let's talk about the first actual step, building your foundation. To defend digital systems, you need to understand how they work. Networking basics are your launchpad. Things like IP addresses, ports, protocols, and DNS. These are the plumbing of the internet. Learning this can feel overwhelming at first, but don't panic. There are incredible free resources that make it digestible. Cisco's Packet Tracer is a great sandbox to experiment in. And if you prefer video, Professor Messer's Network Plus series is a goldmine. Once you're comfortable with networking, shift your focus to operating systems, specifically Linux and Windows. You'll want to understand how to navigate directories, manage users, set permissions, and monitor system activity. Try HackMe's Linux Fundamentals Interactive Labs are a great way to learn by doing. Then, layer in basic security concepts. Start asking yourself, what is malware? What is a firewall? How does phishing work? At this stage, you don't need to be an expert. The goal is awareness. As you build that awareness, something exciting happens. You'll naturally gravitate toward a path. That's right. Cybersecurity isn't a single career. It's an ecosystem. Maybe you're drawn to defensive roles, monitoring threats, responding to incidents, or hardening systems. That means you'd enjoy blue team positions like SOC analyst or threat hunter. But if you're the type to poke at systems and figure out how to break in ethically, you're probably more of a red teamer, a future penetration tester, or bug bounty hunter. And if technical work isn't your thing, that's okay too. Cybersecurity is full of GRC roles that deal with policy, audits, and legal frameworks. They're crucial and often pay just as much. And here's the part no one tells you. You don't need experience to get experience. There's a clever way around the classic job search paradox. You can build real practical skills without ever stepping into an office. Here's how. You start by learning through simulation. Platforms like TryHackMe offer gamified labs that walk you through everything from identifying vulnerabilities to analyzing attack patterns. If you're more advanced or feeling confident, Hack the Box offers more realistic challenges. And for those going the defensive route, Blue Team Labs Online simulates real-life scenarios where you analyze logs, investigate phishing attempts, and hunt for threats. But don't just do the exercises, document them. Every time you complete a lab, write about it. Start a blog. Create a GitHub repository of your notes. Record a short video walkthrough on YouTube. This becomes your portfolio, your proof that you're not just learning, you're doing. And that's what hiring managers want to see. Now, let's address one of the biggest questions. What certifications should you pursue in 2025? Let's be honest, some certifications are overpriced and overhyped. But there are a few that carry real weight. For beginners, two stand out. First, CompTIA Security Plus, the industry's most recognized entry-level cert. It gives you a solid grounding in risk management, threats, cryptography, and more. Second, the Google Cybersecurity Certificate. This one's relatively new, but is growing fast in reputation. It's great for resume visibility, especially if you're transitioning from another field. As you advance, you can aim for intermediate certifications like CySA+, which focuses on threat detection and analysis, or the EJPTE Learn Security Junior Penetration Tester, which is highly respected for hands-on skills. And if you're serious about ethical hacking, the OSCP is the ultimate challenge, intense but incredibly valuable. If you're leaning toward policy, risk, or GRC roles, you might explore the ISC2, Certified in Cybersecurity, or even CISA. The best part? You don't need a $5,000 boot camp. Everything you need to prepare can be found for free, or at low cost on YouTube, Reddit, and Discord study groups. So now you're skilled. Maybe you've passed a certificate, you've built a portfolio, but how do you land that first job, especially without experience? In 2025, it's not just about what you know, it's about how you show it. Start with LinkedIn. It's your digital resume, networking hub, and content platform all in one. Optimize your profile with keywords like threat analysis, SIEM tools, and incident response. Post updates regularly, share what you're learning, write short reflections on the labs you complete, comment on industry posts. This makes you visible. Next, be strategic with applications. Look for internships, remote junior roles, and companies that provide training. Managed service providers, MSPs, and managed security service providers, MSSPs, are often the best places to get started. They train you while you work. You can also volunteer, offer to secure a local nonprofit's website, or help a friend audit their small business IT setup. It counts as real-world experience. And finally, practice for interviews. Use YouTube to find mock interview questions and answer them out loud. The more you speak, the more confident you'll become. Now, here's the real secret to success in cybersecurity. And it's not something you'll find in a course. The truth is, this field evolves constantly. Tools get outdated, threats change daily, new vulnerabilities emerge. The best cybersecurity professionals aren't the ones who know everything. They're the ones who know how to keep learning. It's a mindset, lifelong curiosity, adaptability, a willingness to explore the unknown. And the beautiful part? You don't need to wait for permission to start. Even if you dedicate just 20 minutes a day to learning, you'll be miles ahead of the average person within a few months. This roadmap is real, it works, but only if you work it. You're not too late. In fact, you're arriving at exactly the right time. If you made it this far, chances are you're serious about breaking into cybersecurity and building a better future. Do yourself a favor, hit that like button so YouTube knows this video brought you value. Subscribe if you want more no-fluff content about real-world cybersecurity skills, jobs, and tools. And drop a comment below. Where are you right now in your cybersecurity journey? Are you just getting started, already studying? Let me know, and I'll respond to help you personally. Let's build your future, one keystroke at a time.